Hej Viola! Okay. So it is the first day we actually have real proper snow, and I got my new iPhone 6, so that means I can actually do filming, so I'm really excited. Um, so yeah, we're just out getting some wood for the fire, and Viola, she's really excited about all this snow. Fridolf and Kerstin are out in the woods hunting, and it's just me and my brother home today. So it is so beautiful. I mean, I get terrible cramps and it hurts a lot when it snows because of the cold. I just love it anyway. So yeah, I don't know what to say. It is beautiful. Tiny, tiny. So I was so happy that day, and I decided I need to scrapbook this right away. And what better collection to use than the new Snow and Cocoa by Crave Paper? Um, I have mentioned before that I wanted to use this for my December daily, and then I totally chickened out and could not live with myself using pink in December. So I thought, well, I'm going to save it for January and February. And then I was like, that is stupid. I'm going to use it right now, even though it's November. We have snow and it's bloody cold, so that will be perfect. So I decided to just scrapbook right away. So I took these photos and then I just put print, really. I put them into the Project Life app. I think the Project Life app is really great. I use it all the time to make these kind of collages to print out. And I just put a print, and then when I got in, it was waiting for me in my printer. So that I have a wireless printer, I should mention that. So that's really nice, and I could just scrapbook because when I got in, it was cold, and that was pretty much all I wanted to do. Um, so yeah, the things I'm using is a background that I painted a while ago. It is using the Hide Swap Sweet Mint color shine spray mixed with white acrylic paint, and I have just painted the background. I think you have seen me use some of them before. I made a bunch of them because I just love the color, and that worked so great with these papers. So I used that, and then some chipboard and papers. Both the wood grain paper is from a 12 by 12, and the other papers are from the 6 by 6 pad. So I'm just going to lay this down. I would have liked to sew on my pages. I do really like that, but me and my sewing machine are a bit on our relationship is a bit strained right now. We're working through it. We're giving each other a little bit of space, and hopefully that will help. We have that sort of moment sometimes when we just need to leave each other alone, sort of. Uh, so yeah, on the chipboard sheet you have this really big one that says "Let it snow," and I thought, when else? You know, the first day of snow. I thought it was perfect. Uh, so yeah, and I have started to add more ribbon into my scrapbooking. I really like that. For those who follow me and have watched other process videos and read my blog, you know I really like treasure hunting, which is just buying at secondhand stores. And this summer we went on one, and I found a bunch of seam binding. Both that was really old and sort of had gone a bit vintage looking, and some white. And the more vintage looking I just sprayed with some color shine, and that pink you can see there, and then scrunched it up, and the white I just left, and I really like that. I mean, it's a little bit of texture, it's really easy to add, and yeah, I want to add more texture into my scrapbooking. So here I am going through the ephemera pack and finding some things to add. Here it says The Wonders of Winter, which actually is sort of like, I mean, technically it is still fall, but you know. And going through the chipboard sheet, I'm going to pull out some snowflakes. And what I did after this, my chipboard, is I just punched all the shapes out and then peeled off the sticky, and then I have them in a little like thing on my desk with the ephemera, because I feel that the chipboard sheet that crepe paper have, I love them, but they're really hard to store, and I find that when you try to like punch the shapes out, either you don't get like the sticky off with it, or you sort of bend them depending on how big they are. Or if they're really tiny, it's hard to get them off. So that really annoys me. So I just tend to either cut them off and keep the sticky on, or just peel it off. And I think that's easier. So I'm going to add all the things and then add my journaling, and that is it. I had so much fun this day, being out in the snow and then coming in right away, printing my photos and scrapbooking the experience with these really cute papers and embellishments. I hope you liked this video and that I will see you soon.